All right. Hey everyone, it's Paul. It's been a while since we've had a live chat. Had a lot going on, but I'm glad to be back on the camera, back in front of you guys. Hopefully, there's a little bit to talk about today. It's been a while. Yard sale season has started, which has been pretty good to me so far. I hope it's been good to you guys. Um, Spring sports, I've mentioned before how it's baseball and softball season, and that was going to keep me busy, and it has, as you can see by how much I've been posting on YouTube lately. There's hasn't been a video since last Monday, actually, but tonight I will be editing, and there will be one, maybe two-part video of last week's yard sale. I've got about an hour and a half worth of footage to go through and trim down. So hopefully we can get two videos out of it, but definitely there'll be one. Boris and Natasha, thanks for stopping in, guys. Always supporting like you do. Glad to see you. Hope your day is going well. But yeah, this past weekend, met up with Philly Flipper again. We had a yard sale, neighborhood yard sale out in the King of Prussia area. They had over 50 families. I only ran into them at one house, but we both made out pretty good with a bunch of vintage t-shirts. If you know Philly Flipper and watch his stuff, he's already posted a video about what he found. And yeah, that house was a pretty good deal. A lot of biker shirts. Hey, Dee Dee from Family Pickin', how are you? Glad you could stop in, say hi. It's good to see you. But yeah, that t-shirt haul we've both found is definitely gonna be pretty profitable for everybody. I've got a couple offers right now on these Disney shirts. Threw them out to a couple people on Instagram that are big Disney fans to see if they had any interest before I posted those. Look out for the community. Maybe they'll look out for me when I'm looking for something later on. Multiversal, hey, how are you? Glad you could stop in. But the other shirts, yeah, a lot of biker stuff. I'm going to show you a little bit of that later on. Going to show those to a couple people on Instagram as well. I know Louis, Lone Star Picker, is interested in some of it. So we'll see how that goes. All right, Boris is talking to everybody. Oh, the duo of the afternoon. Cheap Finds Gold Mines. Corbin and AB, congratulations on shooting, and I mean shooting past 1,000 subs today. They started today, I think it was around 850. Last I looked, they were at about 1,170. So they've had a great day. They've got an awesome video on their channel and also on Phoenix Resales video of a collab they did. Well, actually, something they sold him. So you want to go check out their channel. If you're not subscribed to them, you definitely want to go over and subscribe to them as well. Oh, Boris just said it's now 1.22. They shot past it and there's no looking back for them. And it's great because they make good content and they're always here supporting everybody else. I was thinking they'd hit 1.25 by the morning, but I'm thinking they're probably going to hit that past by dinner time now, which is pretty awesome. That's great stuff for them. It really is. Oh, sorry, got something on my other screen. Philly Flipper, he also crossed 1,000 this week, and there was somebody else. Cajun Reseller. So 3 awesome members of the community all went past 1,000 this week, and I couldn't be happier for any of them. They're all good people. 10K by the end of the year. I'm calling it now. That's what Boris is saying. I think Corbin would like to challenge you on that, Boris. He probably wants to hit that by the end of the summer, maybe even beginning of summer. Corbin's pretty competitive, and I know he really wants that mark for multiple reasons. And I have no doubt the two of them are going to get there if they keep making content the way they are and doing the collabs and making the connections they are. Need guests on the 24-hour live stream. Yeah, I was going to talk to Paul about that. I definitely think I want to stop in for some of that. Wednesday, I might be able to stop in a little bit during the daytime on your channel. I'll definitely message you, Corbin, about that. Because, yeah, I'd love to jump in and support you guys on your celebration for 1,000. Or it's nice to meet you. Do they have a YouTube family? Yeah, family picking. I'm trying to remember if you guys have content or not. I'm sorry. There's been so many people that have been subscribing lately, and I've been watching a bunch of new people recently, and it gets a little hard to keep up sometimes. Hit you guys up on Instagram. I definitely will. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys are all here today. I see that there's eBay Addicts is on right now as with our boy Derek, Fundamentals of Hustling. So I'm sure a lot of people are over there, but yeah, guys, yard sale season. Yard sale season has been awesome to me so far. Way behind on my listing, but I've been finding a lot of good stuff. This past weekend, I found NCAA 14 for Xbox 360. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that. It sold within about 12 hours for $89.99. There were a couple other things this weekend that I posted, and they sold literally within a couple hours. There's a board game, What's It, from 1987, still sealed on the box, sold within like 2 hours for 25 plus shipping. That was like a $2 buy cost. So I was very happy about that. What's up, Harry? How you doing, bud? How's things going for you today? Harry's another one that's been killing it with these yard sales and garage sales. He's been having some great finds. Yeah, I'm trying to find video games. I know Corbin's been joking with me about the PS2 games I picked up, but they should all be listed today, and I think I'll make profit on them. Not much. I have to get better on that. I feel kind of weird pulling out my phone and really doing comps at somebody's yard sale because I feel like at the same time they're gonna up the price on some things because then they can kind of tell I'm a reseller. How do you guys handle that? What do you do when it comes to comping at yard sales? If there's something I want to comp, I'll usually look at it and then start walking around and acting like I'm texting and look it up. It's just something that feels kind of awkward to me. I have no issues doing it in a thrift store. That's no problem to me. But at a yard sale, I don't know. It just feels weird to me to pull out my phone right there in somebody's yard at a table and start looking up comps. I've done it a couple times, but not often. Something like video games, I feel weird because I've got 10 video games there and I'm like trying to scan all of them. They're going to know. And it just seems weird to me. I like what they say right there. They kind of hide it, and it is easier with two people. Amy distracts, he gets the prices. I can see that definitely working. Amy could definitely distract some people, and she's a funny girl. She could probably get people laughing, and they won't even notice what you're doing. Harry walks back to his car and comes back. I like that. Oh, you guys are starting up this weekend. Yeah, you guys still got snow a couple weeks ago, I believe. Yeah, what I've done, the couple things I have looked up comps on, I've kind of just walked around looking at other areas, and then I'll go back. That was mainly on stuff like combo units, the DVD VCRs, kind of bigger items. Video games, I've just kind of been guessing a little bit. I've been leaving the sports games behind, minus the NCAA. But a lot of the shooter games, Grand Theft Autos, the Rock, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, I just am kind of picking up and I take the chance. I mean, it's also cheap that I figure it's just worth it. And if anything, I could just hold on to the video games. And when I find more systems, then I'll have games to bundle. Hi, Nelly. How are you from Illinois? How are you? Hope you're doing well today. The t-shirts, I definitely didn't comp those. A lot of these, I just kind of looked at the stitching, and a lot of them were single stitch. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? It's biker shirts, single stitch. I'm going to pick them up. Didn't really need to comp on those. Children's books, I just kind of pick up when I see them. Like I look for Captain Underpants, Dogman, Dork Diaries. I just pick those up because I know at the prices, once I can lot up a big stack of them, I'm going to make some money regardless. But yeah, it's just bigger things like Spider Bear. I'm at a yard sale. I don't really think I can, you know, comp them. I don't really want to look at my phone. It just feels weird. So I just pick them up. But plush again, I can pick up like 10 things of those for like $10 because people just want to get rid of them. But it's kind of nice compared to the thrift stores because I feel like I actually am paying a little more on my average price, but I'm getting better stuff. And ironically, I feel like this stuff is in better quality than I get from the thrift stores. Like it's not as beat up. I guess thrift stores, they just kind of toss everything in the back where the yard sales people are taking it from out of storage. This is still pretty new to me. It's my first yard sale season. I've gone 3 weeks in a row now, and it's been fun. It's also been nice meeting up with Paul Philly Flipper because he's definitely given me some tips on how to do yard sales, and it's also just made it fun to have somebody else to talk to while we're doing these. Harry, yep, he's a collectible antique guy. Okay. Come back to new areas at the end of the day, and there's usually game systems still sitting out and they're ready. See, I could see that. Usually, I would think early in the day, people want more money for their gaming systems, and if they don't sell by the end of the day, they might be willing to make better deals. Sounds like what Harry sees there. Corbin and Amy, if you're still here, what do you guys think? Is the prices of consoles usually lower in the afternoon if they're still there? The place I was at this weekend, there was one guy going to every yard sale, running up, you got electronics, and just basically buying the video games right away. I got to a couple of spots and saw the hole on the table where video games would be. It was kind of funny. I don't know if he got good deals, but he was just willing to buy out anything people got. Nellie loves picking up plush. Got to hide them from the granddaughter. Yes. I come home and my daughter, she loves to look through them and claim them all. This weekend, I got probably like 15 to 20 pieces of plush. I did. I laid them all out in the bed behind me and told her she could take one of them. She tried to take more, but we gave her one of them. It's kind of hard to tell her now. It's easy when it's for a bunch of stuff, but one thing, daddy's little girl, right? Do you give yourself a budget when you go to yard sales? I did. I kind of do. This weekend I went out with about $300. I obviously didn't want to spend that much, but I wanted a little more money on me in case I did find something like a video game bundle where it might cost me a little more to buy that, and it would still leave me some money to buy other stuff at the other yards. So like, yeah, this weekend I went out with about 300. My mind, I wanted to spend 1 to 150, but I had that little bit of extra cash to back me up for a larger purchase. This week I did wind up spending about 130. So the other 170 is still in my pocket, ready to go for this weekend. And I'll pull out a little more just for the backup in case there's a larger purchase. But honestly, this weekend, there probably won't be much yard sale time for me because of baseball. We've got games at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And most of the sales around me are usually done by 12, 1 o'clock. And the second baseball game probably won't end until about 12:30. So there won't be much time for that this weekend. Wow, Paul. Really? My number is that high now? Did I fall that low on the list? Really? I mean, at least Dante keeps me around 4,778, somewhere around there. Yeah, Paul, I was just talking about the weekend yard sales a little bit. That was good to catch up with you and have some conversations about reselling and get some tips on how to handle these yard sales. Harry, number one. Harry is number one. He's definitely our number one collectible antique guy in the area that we know. At least I know. So yeah, let me show you a couple of these shirts that I did get. Tell me what you think. This one's a little biker. It's a biker bar, hole in the wall in Arizona. It's single stitch. Not sure how much people would want that, but I feel like it's a biker bar. I'm gonna get those and see how it goes. Flipping goodies. Hey, how are you? Glad you could stop in. Is my footage corrupted as well? I don't think so. I actually just transferred it over to the computer last night. I just loaded everything into Adobe Pro and I got no error messages, Paul. So I'm hoping that this video I've actually got your face on the camera. Hopefully. We'll see. Paul's learned biker shirts are fire. Yeah. Have you started to sell any of yours yet? I'm going to be sending Louis some pictures today to see if he's interested in any of them. Sorry. Don't know how that got in the bag. But there's a couple he might want interested in. This one is Harley Davidson Daytona Bike Week 1992. Single stitch, but yeah, being Harley Davidson Bike Week 1992. I'm figuring this could go for a little bit. I'm going to comp everything out tonight. Talk to some other people. This one I kind of got because obviously you see the New York Giant helmet. I'm a Giants fan. I'm still going to look to sell it, but had to get that when I saw it. We've got Vic's Biker Supply Shop. Neighborhood. This week in the neighborhood, the explosion begins all over the upper Delaware area. That's awesome, Harry. In my area, the sales definitely did pick up this past week, which was cool. It was good to see. Obviously, I was out in the King of Prussia area, so I didn't hit up any of the ones around me, but I'm glad everything's kicking into full gear now that the temperature's finally catching up. Not sure if you'll sell online after my parents have people who are messaging me to appear on their auctions and sell them there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was thinking of actually taking these shirts and actually not putting them in the yard sale video from the weekend and just making kind of like a unbagging and put them on there and kind of let it be a standalone and also post them on Instagram and see if I get any offers there before actually posting on eBay. Cut out some of those fees. Let's see, what else do we got? This one is a Daytona Bike Week 1989. Sloppy Joe's in Key West. I've heard a lot of things about Sloppy Joe's in Key West, so I'm sure somebody who's been there will want that. The Bike Week, most of the shirts are from Daytona Bike Week. Oh, that's a good call, Paul. Posted it on a Harley Davidson t-shirt group on Facebook. Think I will have to do that. This one, I'm not sure. I'm thinking I should have left it there, but since it was new with tags, it was a NASCAR cafe in Nashville. It's got the tag, so there might be a NASCAR fan that wants it. And there's a couple of shirts here I do look at and go, why did I even bother picking those up? This one's Daytona 500 from 2007. So yeah, the house we were at, these guys, they traveled a lot from what the girls were telling us. And it looks like they were biker, NASCAR fans, and casino fans because there are a lot of casino shirts, biker, and NASCAR. This one is Daytona Bike Week 1996. This is just a Harley Davidson Doug's in South Carolina, but it's Harley. There is some good stuff up in Bucks County. My first weekend yard selling, I went up to a couple spots up in Southampton and Warminster and got some decent stuff. Hatboro was okay. King of Prussia, it treated me pretty good. I'm waiting to see though, really what happens as more of these kick into gear just because there hasn't been a ton yet. I'm in Abington and it looks like there's a lot in Glenside, Wyncote, Upper Dublin, and Fort Washington starting up this week. So that'll be pretty cool. Hoping those are pretty good. Hey, David, how are you? Good to see you again today. Ella, hi, how are you? This one's just a Las Vegas casino. This is one for all the Philly fans, especially ones like Harry. Phillies World Series shirt from 1993, National League champions. This is one we were easily able to date because it was a Patriots Drew Bledsoe t-shirt. Um, we all know Tom Brady was there forever. So to see Drew Bledsoe as the main guy, you know this is a vintage shirt. Definitely 90s there. This one I kind of just picked up because it was kind of funny. Miss Topless, 1992, from the Sahara Casino in Vegas. Oh. Let's see. So how's everybody's sales been recently? Have they been picking up? I know a lot of people have been talking about they've been slower lately. And then others have been on fire. Chuck was Mr. Topless in 1989. I'm sure it was that long ago, Chuck, because we all see it today. Nah, just joking. That's funny, Chuck. Hey, Justin, good to see you. Glad you could stop in. This one is the Iron Horse Saloon from Ormond Beach's Biketoberfest in 1999. The back is pretty cool. Skeletons on motorcycles. So I definitely like that one. Who else we got here? Myrtle Beach Bike Week 2012. A little more recent, but the size is also a 2XL, so it's bigger. Got another Iron Horse 35th anniversary Bike Week 2015. But I thought this was pretty cool because it's got the logos from all the other bike weeks on it on the back, which might catch somebody's attention that's been going to those for a while. What's up, Bobby? How are you? What's up, Giants fan? You missed it. I just showed a Giants versus Patriots Super Bowl shirt that I picked up over the weekend. No, it won't be staying in my collection. I may sell used clothes, but I'm not a big fan of wearing it, even washed. It's just something I don't do, but I don't mind selling it. Yeah, Ella's watching everybody. What? I think she was just over in eBay Addicts too. Our boy Derek's over there. Who let JT and the cap guy on here? What else we got here? We got North Turn Bar and Grill. Figure that's somebody, another racing fan would like that. This was just a racing shirt. Looks pretty good to me. Glad you didn't see it. You just ate. Oh, well, in that case, I wish you would have saw it. This one is Harley Davidson of Northern California, 14th annual Redwood Run, 1991. It's pretty faded, but being 91 in Harley Davidson, figured somebody might want to see that. Paul, use your replacement. Look like you two, only older and fatter. That's funny. I did catch that this morning, Bobby, when you were like, "Hey, where's Paul today? Where's he at?" That was pretty funny. Because at the same time, I'm sure there are a lot of people still checking in on the morning show, and they were like, "Where is Paul today? Is everything okay?" Because not everybody saw yesterday's show to find out about the changes to the morning show. Justin's going for a walk. He needs to hit his 10,000 steps. All right. You might not want to listen to me on the walk because honestly, I might put you to sleep. So I don't know if you want to do that. Paul was too good looking or something like that. Yeah, I don't think anybody ever said that, Paul. Maybe Chuck, but nah, I don't think anybody thought that. Thought he was fighting Putin. Look out behind you. Yeah, she was out working in her crafting area. This is Harley Davidson a 2002. Hard to tell which bike week it is, but it does say bike week. Looking at this shirt in the back, I feel like it's like knockoff the way it is, but it's got the Harley Davidson tag. So it could be legit. It probably is, but it just looks very, very faded. I have a soothing voice. See, like I said, probably put you to sleep. Chuck is too good looking for the morning show, and that's why Johnny won't let him come on. Yeah, the next shirt. This is another Biketoberfest in Daytona Beach, 1995, single stitch. Doesn't say Harley Davidson, but yeah, still Biketoberfest. So as you see, there were a lot of biker shirts. Paul got a lot of the good ones before I did. It was actually kind of funny. I didn't even know Paul was there. I was looking in one box and I turned to the right and go, oh, hey, Paul, because he's looking in a box next to me. Didn't even plan that. We just bumped into each other, which we figured we would, but it was just kind of funny that way. Huey and Winnett stand a chance. You should do ASMR. Why am I drawing a blank on ASMR? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. What's ASMR? I'll probably be like, oh, okay, afterwards. Chucky bribed him with moon pies. I heard Tommy was playing strings behind the scene to get you kicked off the show. Oh, I wonder if that's the case. Tommy the UPSer. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you could stop in. I don't think I've actually ever seen you here before unless you always lurk in the background. Like I was saying to Justin, if you're just lurking, I might have put you to sleep. Kind of boring. Then we also found this Catch and Reel sweatshirt, which looked pretty cool, but old. So figured I'd get that. A lot of these shirts, I have no idea what they're actually worth. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put them on Instagram and maybe just make a video for them and post them a couple places and see if I can get some more feedback on those. There were 2 Disney shirts, 25th anniversary ones, which I've seen on eBay go 35, 40. I'm already talking to a couple people on Instagram about purchasing those. So hoping to have those 2 sold by the end of today. They're both with tech. Oh God. Tracy's away, always air frying and lurking. I do like Tracy's cooking channel. If you guys haven't seen it, it's Tracy's Plate. I haven't seen anything in a while, Tracy. Do you have anything good coming out soon? That always makes me hungry. Nobody lurks like a Giants fan I know. Do you know any other Giants fans, Bobby? Unless you're just talking about me. Probably that. That would be great. Tommy kick Philly Flipper off so that I don't hear him saying or singing that Ella song. Yeah, that other show got kind of interesting. I watched for a couple minutes. Family Picking, thanks for stopping in. We'll definitely catch up with you next time. Have a good evening. It's a Dave from Ireland. Don't encourage him, Ella. It is kind of funny going in every chat now and seeing everybody mess with Ella with that song. How did that start? Was that Louis or Paul? But it's kind of funny. All right. Yeah, it's a little disappointing not saying Paul in the morning anymore. Especially at that 9 o'clock hour. It kind of was a nice bridge till Mo and Leroy came on at 10:30. Speaking of Mo and Leroy, guys, if you didn't know, they're both going to be on the Nurse Flipper show tonight at 8 o'clock. If you saw them on Baldy Pal show last week, they were hilarious. A lot of fun. If you've ever listened to them in the morning times, they're a great duo. They've got a very good show. And they're going to be with Nurse Flipper tonight and Julian Bearded Thrift Machine. So you definitely want to check that out. Tommy, I haven't seen anything for tonight, so I don't know if you and Tracy are going to be on tonight. Hope you guys are, because I've got a lot of listing to do tonight. Trying to catch up on everything I've got from these last 2 yard sales. I've got a lot of it photographed and ready to go, and trying to get most up tonight. I've already listed about 25 things over the last 2 or 3 days, and it's definitely reflected in the sales. So I'm trying to get the rest of that up before the next yard sale. Is Mo officially back? I don't know if he's officially back. I don't know anything really. I just know he was taking a little break for some personal reasons, but he did stop on Leroy's show with Leroy yesterday for a little while, which was awesome. And they'll be together tonight. They were on Baldy Pal last week, so I'm hoping Mo's back now. The two of them together are just amazing. Mo is so underrated. I completely agree. We have a lot of fun joking with him, but he's a very good host, and him and Leroy just play so well off of each other. Okay, so Louis started it. All right. So Tommy and Tracy are taking the night off. So tonight we've just got the Nurse Flipper show and Mo and Leroy. Paul, we could do Larry, Mo, and Shep. I would be Curly, of course. Oh. You know what would be an interesting show, Bobby? You, Chuck, and Paul. Probably laugh for hours on that. That might be a good idea, Chuck, for one of your next Nady Pie and Chuck, the two Beardos, having Bobby and Paul come on with you guys and just let that go for 2 hours. I know I probably won't stop laughing during that. So if you notice in the thumbnail today too, I said hopefully I would be on live today. We kind of did a thing this morning and got that shot. Wasn't something I was planning on, but it happened. We found a pediatric in the area who just started doing shots this week, and my fiance wanted to get it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but I said okay. We went this morning, got the first shot. I wasn't sure how I'd feel because I've heard people say when you get the first shot, if you were asymptomatic before, you're gonna feel like you got hit by a couple bricks. I'm feeling fine now, which is great. Just a little headache, just a little, but fine. So go back for the second shot in a couple weeks, and then I guess by the new guidelines, I'll be able to do whatever I want, even though I planned on it this summer. Love when people find a co-host that complements their personality. It's true, Tracy. When you find two hosts that work well together, this show is really good. You and Tommy, great together. Mo and Leroy, they're very good together. Nate and Chuck are really good together as well, and they're good morning shows, good late shows, good evening shows. It keeps me on all the time. I'm fine. Surprisingly, my arm has not hurt. The lady who was given the shot said she couldn't even lift her arm the day after she got it. I'm actually feeling okay. But we'll see after baseball practice tonight how it feels. I made sure to get it in the catching arm. Did not want to be throwing today or tomorrow with some arm pain. I'd have to wear Depends because you guys would be laughing so much. That's probably true. Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to calm Chuck down. Hey Kay, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Tracy has the best co-host. She's never bored. Oh. It's the second shot. Keep Tylenol around. I have heard that, and I will definitely be taking that morning before we go. I was just nervous about this first one because some people have said that if they had it before, they were asymptomatic, they got hit pretty hard. So wasn't sure what to expect. No, yep, that's kind of funny. I have a feeling Tommy's probably talking about both of us. Flipping Goodies had no big deal with his shots. Okay, no issues. I'm hoping that's the case for me. Good thing is We scheduled the next one for exactly 3 weeks from today. And I have no baseball that week. Well, at least that Tuesday and Wednesday. So if I get sick, I just miss work, and that doesn't bother me at all. I'll take a day off, even if it's in bed with the flu. What second shot? I got the Johnson and Johnson. That's actually the one I wanted, Bobby. But this place had Pfizer, and I didn't even know if Johnson was back out yet. Have they put it back out on the market? Yeah. Kay was lucky being out in the Dominican. Hey, Jen, how are you? Glad you could stop in. I bet you do, Kay. Wish you were still there. It has been a while. Things have been pretty busy. Kind of like I said, I would. Not sure when I'd have time to do any videos or recordings. I do have a couple videos coming out over the next week that I've been backpiling footage on. They're all getting edited tonight. So one a full week without a video, that's going to change. Mike, how are you? It was good to see you and Jen together last week. Steve, Resale Dojo, hi. Lauren, hi. Did eBay Addicts just end? Because it seems like everybody's coming in now. Yes, Tommy, Mountain Dew. That is the non-alcoholic drink of choice around here. Probably drink way too much of it, but I can't stand water. The VA gave it about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I know they were giving it out, but I think it was about 2 weeks ago that Johnson had stopped. I wasn't sure if it was back out on the market again. I only got 14 more videos to. Oh, wow. Why is that flipping goodies? 14 more videos, so you have to shut it down according to Craigslist Hunter. Yes, we are rating you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do think this is the most I've ever seen in the chat before. Had 21 people watching. Some of you guys might realize it, but I think usually I top out about 19, 20. So thanks everybody for coming in today. I appreciate it. I never expect much at this time slot. 4 to 5 is kind of a rough part of the day. On the East Coast, you're wrapping up your day at work. On the West Coast, it's 1 o'clock. You're probably just getting back from lunch and trying to get in some work. So it's a tough time, but there's not many people on YouTube at that time usually. And I use that to wrap up my day at work on a Tuesday. Oh, Bobby doesn't have blood, so he won't clap. Okay. Makes sense. Casey, Carolina Thrifter, how are you, man? Glad you could stop in. I think this is the first time I've seen you in one of the lives. Annie, hi, how are you? Let's get Paul over 25. You know, Paul, it's kind of hard to do that when you guys are all right here. What are you trying to say? Leave and come back? It's still gonna be the same number, Paul. Marcy, how are you? Yes, the other Paul is famous, Mr. 1000. Now a member of YouTube royalty. Again, congratulations, Paul. Happy for you. Mountain Dew is the best. J&J has been put back in circulation. Okay. They figured out the blood clot issue. You are fully vaccinated now with Pfizer, Mike. That's awesome. I actually got the Pfizer this morning if you weren't in here earlier, first shot. And Fisa, hi, how are you? Good to see you. You know, you keep throwing me off with this new logo, Paul. I keep thinking it's somebody else. I'm still used to your old one. All right, I think I'm caught up. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. Wait, Melissa, hey, how are you? Glad you could stop in as well. JT's dad. So yeah, what's everybody got going on this evening? Have you started to scout out anything for this upcoming weekend's yard sales? I have. There's actually one right down the street from me, next to one of the elementary schools. There's a neighborhood sale. It's 2 or 3 blocks, I think, which is perfect because baseball starts at 9. So I can kind of shoot over there like 7:30, hit up that whole neighborhood pretty quick. I'm just hoping to finally find some video games. Have not had much luck finding systems games. Now, I did say we found NCAA 14 this past weekend, but overall, it just hasn't been what I'm really looking for. At that one house, I did pick up about 10 games and a DJ Hero set for 35 bucks, which was pretty cool. Should make a bunch at it off of that, but I just want more. I kind of want to walk away with a ton of video games one of these weekends. Oh wow, I've got Art Vandelay in here. What's up, Dan? How you doing? Yank is Uncle Sam. How are you? Thank you for coming in. How's your weekend, Dan? Haven't seen you yet this week. I got to watch your latest video. Melissa said it's supposed to rain all weekend out there. She's in Western Washington, so probably won't see many yard sales. Okay. Now, on the weekends when you don't have yard sales because of the rain, do you kind of pull Audible and then go to the thrift stores, or you just kind of take it as a day to work through your backlog and get some of that stuff listed? Hey, Regina, how are you? Glad you can stop in as well. Jen's going to set up at a VFW sale May 1st. Going to take a bunch for unlisted inventory. Oh, that's pretty cool, Jen. Are you going to take a lot of your like Pokemon type stuff? What are you thinking about taking out there? I'm thinking that might be somewhere where you might be able to sell some of that vinyl possibly that you were showing the other day. What's going on, Derek? How are you? Yeah, so I guess the other show is over because Derek's over here. Good to see you, man. Hope things are going well with you. All right, I think I'm pretty good on the chat again. Yeah, so this weekend I'm hoping to also meet up with a couple other resellers that aren't named Paul. He's the only one I've met up with the last couple weeks. But there's one that's going to be driving through our area. I know there's a few outside of Philly. For some reason, they really want to try cheesesteaks. Don't know why. I guess we're kind of known for them, but I don't know. Paul, what do you think? To me, I think it's just kind of a cheesesteak. To us, it's kind of nothing anymore. I actually find the best ones are the ones I make at home. The thing is, I think we had this topic before about cheesesteaks and Mo and Leroy show, and Tommy had some funny things to say about that. Just they had to make it popular by the clever way of ordering, something like that. But it, yeah, whiz wit stuff like that. Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks suck according to Paul. So are you a roast pork guy? Is that what you are, Paul? Like your John's roast pork? Excited to have you on tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow's your 24-hour live listing challenge starts, guys. If you didn't know about that, Paul's got a listing challenge starting tomorrow. Paul, drop the link for that in here if you've got it up already. That's awesome that you got Derek on. I was talking to Corbin and Amy earlier. They want me to come on for a little bit, so I'm going to message them. Melissa's always working on backlog. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on mine before the next yard sales. Shared the live in a couple groups on Facebook. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, Tommy, there it is. Philly cheesesteaks are an embarrassment. And they try to make you feel like an idiot if you don't know how to order slop food. Yeah, it's funny. I don't order them in the city anymore. I usually, if I get them from anywhere, it's out here in the burbs, and I don't care. Especially since I'm not from Philly, I just say American with fried onions, something like that. I never cared about the whole whiz wit, American without, stuff like that. As Paul the Vinyl, depending on what her inside van suggests. Large toys and vintage thingamabobs, I'm going to take, and Pokemon cards, of course. Well, at the VFW, I'm sure a lot of the guys are probably around Harry's age. So if you've got some vintage stuff, they're probably going to love it. Amphis is obsessed with Philly cheesesteaks. Now, that's interesting to me. What is considered a Philly cheesesteak out there? How did they make it? Because I know every area of the country makes Philly cheesesteaks, and most people in Philly will say that's not a Philly cheesesteak. So how do they make them out there? Like, what do they put in them? Regina is the classiest and sassiest person on YouTube and who you aspire to be like. Regina's great. I love watching Regina's videos. She's such a nice person, just makes good videos and very entertaining. Saw that one. right, there's the link for the 24-hour listing. First 12 hours are going to be on Paul's channel. Then the next 12 hours are going to be on Cheap Finds Gold Mines, who have shot past the 1,000 mark today. If you did not know, the last update I got, they were now at 1.22. They started the day around 850,000. They've got a great video out right now with Phoenix Resale. So you definitely want to check that out. They're doing great things. Guess I should check that live out. Announcing the lineup is coming on tonight at 6 o'clock. Okay. There you go. Definitely have to look out for that. Got my reminder on Philly. Wow, I'm behind in the chat. I love it. That's when things get funny. Visa better watch it for an hour. Now, Paul, are you doing the guest during your portion, kind of like how Jake did, where you got a different person coming on every hour? That was pretty entertaining how Yakov did it, and I really enjoyed that. Not much listing got done, but it definitely made for an interesting show having somebody every hour. There's a place called Crazy Moose Subs. Now, are they just like cheese and onions, or do they put things like peppers and mushrooms and all that other stuff in it? Midwest Casey's used to make a Philly cheesesteak pizza once a year. Now, that is something I do really enjoy, is a cheesesteak pizza. The first time I ever had a cheesesteak pizza was in Center City when I was intern in college. 3 of my buddies and I, we went over there. We just got one. We were all almost in a coma after one slice of pizza. Like, it was just so much cheese, so much meat. It was just so filling. Now, if you see a Philly cheesesteak pizza with pizza sauce, no, it's cheese, steak, but so good. And Feast is going to be on at 4 a.m. Oof, I don't know if I can do that one. Same concept as Yakov's show. Wanted to invite you, Paul, but Chief Giants drafted you first. Yeah, they got to me about an hour ago, so I'm going to work something out with them. But you know what? That might be better for me because tomorrow I do have baseball, and then I do kind of, sort of, occasionally do work. So I don't know how late I'd be up with that. What's going on, TJ? Jarhead, how are you? Glad you're here. They have 400 subs out of 400 views. Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah, Tommy, they Phoenix Resale put out a video with them, and then they put out a video with him. So his video went live about 11 o'clock this morning. Theirs went live at about 11:30, and I mean, Phoenix Resale, he's got about 50,000 subs. So with the two of them doing a video together, a lot of his people went over, and they've just been shooting up all day today. It's crazy. What's up, Dante? How are you? You back on the road yet, or are you still hanging out? Yes, Regina. A cheesesteak pizza is just, that is one cheesesteak I can definitely get behind. What, a DVD recorder VHS camera for $6, sold in 5 hours for $180. That's awesome. Like, oh, a new Goodwill. All right. Did that just open this weekend? I've heard new Goodwills for the first week or two can be really awesome with the stuff they have. And then after that, it kind of turns into every other Goodwill. Caleb posted his first and then told everyone to sub. Saying hello to everybody. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked those videos, check those out. Corbin and Amy, they made a sale with Caleb. They had something he really wanted, and the best part about that is they are competitors in the local market, and it just shows how we can all still work together and make some money. Caleb is going to make some good money off of what he bought off them, and they made a lot of money from what they paid. So it worked out in the end for everybody. It's just great to work together. We can all benefit from it. They probably subscribed and watch later. Yep. Like all food except peanut butter. Peanut butter is straight doo-doo. April 1st within the first month. Okay, that's where you guys went, is the brand new one. Okay. Yeah, the video is pretty cool, Tommy. they both put their takes on it, on what they thought about the deal. And Phoenix Rizzo, I mean, he's now had 2 shout outs recently where the people have blown up afterwards. Remember Justin, he got the shout out from Phoenix Rizzo and flipping account and started to go up, and then he got that Harry Tornado shout out, which really took him off. And now Corbin and Amy got the shout out from Phoenix, and they've shot up. So I guess that's a pretty popular shout out to have. And I don't even know if I consider Corbin and Amy a shout out because it was a full video together, which was awesome. 26. All right. That's definitely a new record for me, guys. I don't even think that happened on a Friday night when I've jumped on. So it's pretty awesome. Thank you, everybody. I don't know if that's also because the subscriber count's been going up, so I'm getting more watchers now, or what. I'm now about 440, which I don't know why. I thank you guys. It's awesome. Jen likes to say everybody just wants to see if I get kicked off or not, which is funny. But I appreciate it. I do like you guys all taking your time out to watch me and see what I put out. I can't wait to get this video out tomorrow from this weekend's haul. A lot of footage. I've got an hour and 36 minutes of yard sale footage to go through. I'm hoping to get it down to about a 15-minute video. A lot of it's going to be junk that gets thrown out because I just hit record and just walk and let it go till the battery dies. Baldy Pal, how are you? Good to see you. Video. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Carried away. Hi, how are you? It's okay if you're late. As long as you're here, that's all that matters. Someone's feeling sassy today. Corbin and Amy and Phoenix deal with it again, so it's a perfect shout out to get. Some may call it luck, but they have no clue how much networking Corbin did to make that happen. Yeah, he put in a lot of work. I'm really impressed with how much work he puts in. And it's just great. I love to see that they're in the same area going to the same pawn shops. And they're both still doing so well. 28. Wow. Thank you. Thank you guys. May just have the time to edit. Networking is key. It really is. Luis, how are you, buddy? Glad you could stop in. How are you? Holly, hi. How are you? Networking is fun work, but definitely work. It is. My favorite networking when it's come to YouTube has just been sitting in everyone's chats. It's been great getting to know all of you. Pretty much say almost every one of you in here I've talked to before and had some conversations or been on your lives or comment on your videos. Pearl is precious. Hi, how are you? Glad you could stop in. Trying to love at first for your music here, but got the strikes and decided to change the music. Now, Jen, let's touch on a subject. You probably already know what's coming. Are the dance moves the reason why that other man had his wife yelling about mushy mushy? Is that where this mushy mushy stuff came from? I don't know. Immediate strike. You heard Tommy doubted Kayla in the beginning. Now she's at 10,000. Tommy, any truth to that? I don't know. Little Debbie, hi, how are you? You've been lurking and working. I appreciate you coming in and lurking. I'm not gonna lie, I do a lot of lurking as well. Don't always have time to comment, but do love watching everyone's stuff. Their only claims, Jen, you can leave it. Oh, Jen, sorry. I just had to make the joke. How could I not? Never doubted Kayla. I only said she was a thumbnail from blowing up. Okay. So now, Corbin, is 10K your next goal? I know we've talked about it before. What do you guys got next that you think can get you there? Do you, I know. Leave Jen alone. She's traumatized by that live ending. That was very awkward. I feel your pain on that, Jen. I know I'm joking with you about it, but yeah, that was kind of crazy. And then it'd be left on the stream alone. The exact word, she's just a thumbnail away. Okay. Carter P, how are you, buddy? Glad you're here. Good to see you. How's your day going? So it is now 4:55. I got about 5 minutes left, guys. Then I got to get dinner. Baseball practice starts at 6 o'clock tonight. So I want to say again, so I don't forget, guys, if you didn't know, Mo and Leroy, Nurse Flipper show tonight. You got to watch it. Support those guys. They're two amazing guys, good guys that will support you all if you need it. Our goal is much higher than 10K. He has some work he's doing now to achieve that. Stuff takes time and we can't do this alone. That's true. Very true. I heard you talking about it earlier that you're going to be deployed end of the year. Thank you for that. I hope you can get everything in place to get yourself to at least on the right trajectory to where you guys want to be before you are deployed, and have a good base in place to keep things going while you're not around. David, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're here for a while, and I will see you later, of course. Flipping Nostalgia, hi, how are you? And yes, it's been a couple weeks. Things are just been so busy with sports. We are literally going 6 out of 7 days a week right now with at least one kid playing. Some days all three have sports. So it's been pretty crazy. Everybody just keep striving to be the best channel you can be. Yes, that's all you can do is just keep doing that. Just keep trying your hardest and doing what you want that's going to make you happy and keep your viewers happy as well. There are too many cheap shots in this community. There are. Remember to bless somebody. Look out for one another. Yep. Haters are everywhere. They are. Don't think Dante will ever forget to bless someone every day for the rest of his life, just his nature. That's very true. Dante is one of the good people around here. Enjoy watching his videos and what he does for everybody. Yeah, speaking of Dante, I forgot to mention this. Sunday, his couple entrepreneur show this Sunday, they are going to be showcasing people that have under 1,000 subs on his show. He's giving everybody 5 to 7 minutes to talk about themselves, their show, why people should watch them. And I'm going to be on that. Dante has agreed to let me on. I'm going to be on at 3:15 on Sunday. Show starts at 2 though, so you should be there at 2 to watch everybody, of course. But I will be on at 3:15. Dante told me to get a little plug for 5 to 7 minutes. Don't know what I'm going to say because I just have no clue yet. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Hey Dana, how are you? But yeah, 3:15 on Sunday. I will be on Reads to Profit. Wait, Prison to Profit with Katie Reads. For the couple entrepreneur show. I just love saying the Reads to Profit name. I think it's got a nice ring to it. Hey Amber, how are you? I'm glad you can stop in. All right, Cheap Finds Gold Mines are there at 2:55. All right, so a little bit before me. That's awesome. I had a feeling you guys would be on there too. Yeah, it's an awesome idea, and I'm glad Dante is doing that for everybody because there's so many people who are always in his lives and always supporting him as well, and it's great to see him give back as well. And I appreciate it. I really do. That's probably the biggest shout out I'll ever get is getting a chance to be on his show, and I couldn't think of a better show to go on for that afternoon. Yes, it's great for the community. K-Tay, that's another good one. You're welcome, Dante. Good dude for sure. Hopefully we can work things out for this weekend with Leroy if you're interested. It's me, Paul the First. They agreed to be on when they had 400 subs. Um, I don't know. In my opinion, y'all had 400 subs. Nobody knew you'd be at 1,000 by now except you guys, because not everybody knew about that collab. So I don't know. I think Dante would still let you guys on. Congrats again. Yes, they deserve it. Good to see Dana on YouTube again. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a little while. Yeah, I told Corbin the idea weeks ago, still going to have them on. That's awesome. We should. I mean, you made the deal with them. Yeah, it'd be good to see them. Ella, Amber. So, Amber, how happy are you that yard sale started out there finally? Looks like the weather's still pretty cold for them, though. But yeah, let's see. It's 5 o'clock now. I got to eat. Guys, thank you so much for all of this support today. I did see the little icon said we got above 30, which blows my mind on a Tuesday afternoon. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in today. I hope you have a good evening. Stop by the Nurse Flipper show tonight. Paul and Cheapvine Gold Mines, 24-hour listing live starting at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure to support all of them. I'll be on Prisoner Profit Sunday 3:15. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in. Have a good evening, and I will catch you in chats later on today.